from Somalia. And Trump said, Somalia is garbage. It's not garbage, it's gold.
Then go back. I don't understand what it is with these people. If I live in a country that I'm like, it's gold, I'm never leaving. Go back. Just go home and take your shitty food with you.
Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my God. Whoa. The drought situation in the country is extreme, you guys. Oh my goodness. You guys, we need to come through for these people. Oh my God.
حالنا بيئة عبنا مرة بعد الحمد لله جدا بان اسكا كرسنا نكى طبعا شيلين هيري كرم عوا سكون برنا نكى كلام ما بهاي وريك سنسا سكر طلي سبع حاجات غاضة طبعا شيلين ممكن له بيل وكرسنا.
It's tough, you know.
ilmaha waa naga xanuunsan yihiin meeshaan waxaa sidii u imaanay waxaa jirta 10 gabdhood oo umar ah hatta uji waxay ku soo baxtaan weeyaan. What did she say?
Since we came here, almost 10 mothers have delivered here, and they could not even purchase for porridge.
haddaad barga ilaahayna kulmi oos noo imaadeen oodna soo booqateen dhibaan nahaaye ilaaha naga dhacsan kare ilaahan baryaynaa oo idin gargala inaan musaacido noo kentiin oo allayna sid noogu soo booqateen noogu imaadiin noo nooleysiin aan ka tawaran.
They are happy that actually they've been praying to Allah to alleviate their situation. And if we have come here through Allah's permission, let us see how we can help them to make their pain less painful. Because the situation which they're going through right now is extremely tough.
She's saying we have nothing at all to feed the kids. We are only relying with relatives or our families. We share meals with them, and we wait from Allah.
I've never felt this emotional ever in my life. Oh my goodness. You guys, the drought situation in Nigeria is extreme. People over here have not eaten for like, I don't know, for like 2 months. Imagine 2 whole months people have not eaten. They're just depending on water, and this is what I was told they're eating. They boil these trees and they eat that and water. Oh my God. We have 400 households over here, and all of them, they just depend on like maybe 1 meal a day. That is if someone finds something, and they all share. Like imagine someone gets 10 shillings. That's what they told us. If one household gets 10 shillings, they all like share that 10 shillings, buy something that can feed all of them. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. Yani. And the thing in me amazes even more is the faith that these people have in Allah. Oh my God. These people, they have the most faith I've ever seen. All of them are like, thank you for coming. If you're gonna help us because of Allah, please help us. But we only expect help from Allah. Oh my God. Wow. This trip has been an eye-opener for me.
Right here is the reason why most of the Somalis do not want to go home. And a lot of them keep telling you otherwise, but you all are seeing the right truth. The truth is obvious right now because so many of them just keep making it look like, their home is better than the US. And now that they are getting kicked out, the truth is out. Well, let's take a look at these videos. Then we'll come back with more commentary. Credit belongs to original creators of these videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's go watch.
Someone asked me why I'm making it seem like I cannot go back to Somalia. Well, the only thing I can say to that is, as someone with a psychology degree, and you don't have to have a psychology degree to know this, but some people may not know this, that there is something called generational trauma. Just like we inherit our DNA from our parents, we also inherit their fears and traumas as well. So there are things like trauma that can be passed down from one generation to another. So I have a fear of going back to Somalia without ever having seen it, unfortunately. But I love my country and I would love to go see it. I would love to go touch the sand, smell the air, conversate with the people, and eat its fruits. But life is step by step, and I would love to start with baby steps. I would love to visit Jigjiga, and I would love to go to Garowe. I would also love to go visit Hargeisa and Borama and stay in Dar es Salaam, that's in Mogadishu. But yeah, baby steps until I get to Hamar, inshallah. But yeah, no, that's it. And generational trauma is real, you guys. Wallahi, it is real. And even though I can just pick up my passport and book a ticket and fly to Somalia right now. It's just not that easy. It's really not that easy, and I hope that some people can really understand it. I would love to start with baby steps. And if you guys want to hear my mom's Civil War stories, I can definitely make some videos about that as well. Anyways, until next time, bye. Inshallah, if you're in Somalia, I hope to see you in Somalia one day. Bye.
I don't get this. Kenya's announced visa-free entry for all African countries except for two. The two countries being Libya and Somalia. The reason being due to security threats. Like, I don't get it at all. Literally, most of Africa, yeah, is in some sort of instability, war-torn or humanitarian crisis type situation. Now, whether it was made by them, caused by them, is a different story. Regardless, in Nigeria, you got Boko Haram kidnapping school kids in that during half-term. In Ethiopia, they're going through famines and alleged G-sides and that. Literally, Sudan is in a civil war right now. In Burkina Faso, Mali, and Nigeria, they got T groups causing harm and stuff like, bro, like, so to be banning Somalia for security issues, it doesn't really make sense to me. Like, this guy's not a threat, fam, literally. He's way safer than Boko Haram. He's much safer than quite a few people who you're giving visa-free access to your country, bro. It's ridiculous, fam. Ridiculous and hypocritical. We need some justice for Somalia, fam.
Are you not mad sometimes, bro? Like, sometimes I be comparing Somalia to other countries, and I just be getting mad as hell, bro. Like, why can't I move to Somalia? Why do I have to move to, like, Qatar or Oman or, like, an Arab country to seek stability and good infrastructure? What is holding Somalis back?
Here's what it will take for Somalia to lock in and for the diasporas to say, I'm going home. Number one, securities in big cities. All right, they shouldn't be a worry of certain rebellious groups roaming around in that city like that. Number two, the government, court system, police, the overall institution should be neutral from tribe, neutral from religion. What? Yes. The moment someone can go to court without thinking about their tribe, yeah, the diasporas are going to start investing. Shit like that. And religion should be at a personal level. That's literally what every majority Muslim countries do already, right? They got secular system locked in. And when it comes to the Sharia law, it's just at a personal level, right? Marriage, divorce, inheritance. Let's do the same thing. Let's follow success. Yeah, cultural shift. No more tribe stuff. Literal cultural shift away from tribe. That's it. W. Somalia will be W. Right? Diasporas will be calling. They're going. Booking tickets. Let's go back home. That's right. I'm dreaming, but I like my dream. Eesh. What's your thoughts on this stuff?
Somalia is a failed state. That is one of the most common comments that I found in my last video, one of my last videos, where I was talking about all the good qualities that Somalia have, and I'm like, what a state has to do with the people, what a government has to do with the people. That is driving me just nuts. It doesn't make any sense. So you mean Somali don't have these all good qualities? And also, important note, I want to educate you, because either you are ignorant, uneducated, or naive. So I want to educate you here, a bit of history. Do you know how many countries they try to get Somalia? So many. Do you know why? Because Somalia is rich. It's a rich country. We are sitting on a petrol that is equivalent to Saudi Arabia, the Gulf, that can be equally rich. Can be the new Dubai, like tomorrow. But the issue is that Somalia is not bending down to the rules of Western countries. They don't. And they kept trying, to get them. The only weakness they have, so if you cannot get a country from the outside, get the country within. Let them fight, and they will win. The external countries will win. And they understood that. Somalia, the only weakness they have is the tribalism and the people fighting north and south. That's the only thing. And the external countries know. They know that. So that's why it's a so-called failed state. Only because of that. But that doesn't mean that people are not generous, kind, and loyal, friends, and good Muslims. I mean, what? Are you really kidding me? But also, I want to know from the ones that are saying Somalia are not open to interracial marriages. Even the same Somali, I want to know which other community is so open as you guys. I don't find any other communities that is so open. I don't. Because South Asians, like, I don't know, even Bengalis, Pakistani, no, they're not open. They're not that open at all. Arabs from the Gulf, even less. And the so-called Arabs, I call them North Africans. kind of, but not as Somali. So if you have any other community that is as open as you, or as more open than Somali, just let me know in the comments. I want to educate myself in this case. I think Somali is one of the most open when it comes to interracial marriages.
Can someone explain to me like why Somaliland existing is bad? Like it looks like they have fair elections. They're really a stable government, and Somalia really can't govern. Like we know that Somalia is like considered a failed state. So I really don't understand what's the problem with people being like, hey, this is a failed state. We're actually doing our job. We want to be alone. You guys rock out over there, we rock out over here. Because like I genuinely don't get it, and I've been following it for a while. And I only see it because like I saw that Israel recognized Somaliland, and well, I mean, Somaliland seems to be doing all right.
So many of these people were in the US, and instead of them, trying to assimilate, not only assimilating, trying very well to work hard legally. Because most of the videos that we are all seeing is proving otherwise from what many of them have said, right? I saw a video of one Somali guy who owns a what's it called? A daycare, and he was being asked about why are there no kids, where's the records of all the kids in your place, and he said some people came and took them, some people came and stole them and ran away or something. Even the police in that locality have said they have never seen such a thing, or they had no report of such. They are still doubting them till date that this kind of thing happened. But these people are still telling us that was exactly what happened. So instead of you guys being in this country, work like the rest of the people. You guys say, no, we're not working like you guys, we smarter and all of that. Now your smartness is paying you off. And paying you off meaning that you have to go back to Somali. A lot of you are on the internet crying, oh, this is how life is in Somali. This is not what we all thought. This is not what we voted. Because a lot of you actually voted for this. Some of you who are citizens of that country voted for this. Voted for your mass deportation. When they were telling you guys, oh, we're going to have the greatest mass deportation of all time, you thought you were going to be exempted? No wonder a lot of countries, a lot of Africans are saying, oh, we do not want the deported Somalis back in our own country. They should go back to their own country, because when they deport them back to Somalia, they don't stay back in Somalia. They find other places to go. They find somewhere else to migrate to, because home is not so good. Like so many of them have been making noise about it, forgetting that other people have paved way for them. Instead of them enjoying what, have been given to them free of charge, they decided to, prove otherwise and act like, things were better off, or their home country is better off. And now that the deportation is happening and a lot of them are being sent back to Somalia, they are seeing the drought in that country and seeing how people are literally hungry. I saw a video the other day, and some people were, sharing their stories on how, how they are being treated, how food is a problem. There was a woman who was sharing a story how she lost her son because of hunger, and she had another 2 kids, and many of them have left their home and gone to the IDP camps, where they can stay at least to see, even if it's one meal a day, which they're not even getting, because now even the US government have also stopped funding to some of these countries, so it's also affecting them. So the money is not coming as they have been getting it for all this while. So now is a whole lot of things for them. Is a whole lot of roller coaster for so many of them. Going back home is not easy. You cannot also stay in the US. You have to go back home. So deportation is here, and you already know what home looks like. It doesn't look like home anymore. And so many of them feel like they wish they can come back to the US, even though they all know how impossible that mission is for them right now. Because you cannot go back to where you are being deported, right? Except maybe after the years that they've given to you. I don't know how long you have to stay. But even the money, where is it? Some of them don't even have a dime to return back to the US right now. Well, guys, I'll end it here. Let me know what you all think in the comment section, right? Credit belongs to original creators of these videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop your own take in the comments. See you all on my next video. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.